About a year ago, I started seeing the world a bit differently. Nothing dramatic happened. I just began to notice what had always been there. Like most people, I've built my understanding of the world from what I've been told. My parents, my school teachers, the news, my friends. Over time, these narratives become your reality, and you don't really question whether or not it's the right reality. I think, as humans, we're built to accept that the views of those around us that sound authoritative are the right ones. It's how we cope, it's how we survive, how we function inside our communities. You learn what's safe, what's dangerous, what's acceptable, what's not, and then you spend your life trying to stay on the safe side of that invisible line. The thing is, most of us drift through life thinking our version of the world is the world. And when that version is challenged by someone who looks different, or believes different things, or votes differently, it can make us uncomfortable, even angry. We defend our story as if our identity depends on it, and maybe it does. In the modern world, I think this has become even harder to navigate. We live amongst more people than ever before, yet our communities are thinner. The places where we once might have understood each other, our village, our church, mosque, temple, synagogue, our school, our youth group, many of these have faded for so many people, or at least they seem to be fragmenting. In 2025, it seems to be harder than ever to reach across to someone whose experience doesn't mirror your own to see the world through their lens. I don't believe anyone in this world is born as a bad person. That's just not how human nature works. What happens is that life, our experiences, our environments, the pressures around us can shape people in ways that sometimes leads them to pain, anger, or even significant harms. But underneath that, human need is almost always the same: to feel heard, safe, and valued. Now, I'm not interested in pointing fingers or analysing individuals who've done terrible things. What I am interested in doing is understanding why so many groups of people here and around the world are becoming louder in their frustration and dissatisfaction. I want to understand what sits behind the noise. You can see it everywhere, in the rise of political movements in the UK like Reform Party, in far-right groups, in online activism, in protests on every side of the issue. All of it, at its core, is a signal of unhappiness, of disconnection, of people feeling unseen in a changing world. Through my work, I want to explore that dissatisfaction, not to justify it, but to humanise it. I want to understand what's driving it, and I want to look at how we might begin to rebuild trust and community across these divides. Because if we can learn to listen, and I mean really listen, to what's underneath the anger or the disconnection, we might start to find some common ground. That's what I'm trying to explore through photography, film, and story writing. To get under the surface of how people see reality, to understand what shapes their worldview and why it's so hard to let go of that. It can be easy to blame technology, politics, or the media, and they do play their part. But at the heart of all of this are people who just want to feel safe, heard, and valued. And when that safety feels threatened, fear takes over. We see it everywhere. People worried about their jobs or their future, being told that the problem lies somewhere else. Immigrants, outsiders, those people who don't look or sound like them. And it works the other way too. People who come here looking for safety, being told that they'll never belong. Both sides are afraid. Both sides feel misunderstood. That's what division looks like. Not hatred, but fear dressed up as certainty. And yet, if you step back for a minute, walk down any British high street, go sit on a bus, stand in a queue, you'll see something far more hopeful. People from every background quietly sharing the same space, the same air, the same challenges. That's who we still are. We just forget to notice it sometimes. My name's James. I'm a photographer, filmmaker and storyteller, and my work is about helping people to see each other again, to remind us that despite everything, we're all still connected, and that maybe the way forward isn't through shouting louder, but through listening better.